Hey guys, what's up? This is Josh Haynes coming at you. Got a saber to show off, but before I get started, I want to make mention of something because I've had a couple people comment about doing some commissions, and I just want to make mention. As of February 7th, I'm putting a freeze on taking commissions for the moment because I've got to get caught up on the queue I currently have. And once I get that caught up, I will let you guys know when I'm taking commissions again. But for now, I'm putting a freeze on it because I need to get my queue current. So I'll let you guys know. I do apologize about that. And any of you who have contacted me before that point about commissions, y'all are included in those. So just keep that in mind. But for me to be able to put time into this, keep in mind it is a hobby for me, so I don't make a living doing it. But I appreciate you guys who are interested. But just at this moment, I got to get caught up in the queue. So, but I appreciate your inquiries, and I will let you guys know as soon as I'm available to get take in more commissions. So, but anyways, let's get started. So this girl named Kirsten contacted me, and she sent this to me to do a minor repair to. All that was wrong with it was the speaker had come loose, and the battery was rattling a little bit. This is a Korbanth MW3, or Mace Windu. And I asked her if I could do a video on it simply because I'd never seen one in person and I thought it was cool. So she was like, yeah, go for it. So that's what I'm doing. Basically, like I said, the speaker, it has a 20 millimeter flat speaker in here. And the original speaker, the pad that you solder to came off. And the way this was installed by LDM Sabers. And the way they have the speaker is they have it in the pommel, and in order to take the pommel off, the wires twist. So it's not really my personal preference as far as doing a speaker like that, because the wires risk getting getting tangled and stuff. But I did advise her to be careful when taking off the pommel. So, but it's a very cool hilt, and when you compare it to this monstrosity right here, it's quite a bit of difference. This is my master replicas that I did a video on. You can check that out in the link below. But yeah, I mean, that's well over an inch taller, and yeah, it's a freaking monstrosity to say the least. Somebody was jokingly nicknamed the Steely Dan, which I thought was hilarious. And for those of you who don't know, Steely Dan is a band that's been around for a long time. And if you want to see how they came up with the name Steely Dan, go to Wikipedia and figure it out for yourself, because it's quite humorous. So, all right, so back to this. So, for a 20 millimeter flat speaker, this thing is loud. They obviously chambered this really well to where this saber is just ridiculously loud. So I guess sometimes it's not necessarily the size of the speaker. I guess it's just sometimes depending on the chambering too. So, because I mean, this thing is a beast. So, but this thing has a crystal shard, which I've never really done crystal shards. Those are only offered by like Vader's Fall at LDM and places like that. So people like me who do this as a hobby don't have access to crystal shards unless like I pull one out of a Vader's vault or something. So, but anyways, I'm going to show y'all this hilt. And a big thank you to Kirsten for allowing me to show this off to you guys. Because like I said, I'd never seen one of these in person. So I thought, well, heck, I'll just show this off. And she was gracious enough to let me do a YouTube video. Alright, so let me get this blade plug out of there. I believe this is a 7/8. Well, I just learned something new, guys. Apparently it takes a smaller blade than a 7/8, so unfortunately I can't show y'all with the blade in, but I will show y'all what it looks like with the blade plug. I apologize about that. I'm just learned something new. So, thought it was a 7/8 for some reason. but you know, it's all good. Y'all can still see it in action, sort of. All right, so here we go. Shatterpoint. And I'm not sure what kind of LEDM used in this, but listen to how loud that 20mm flat speaker is. That's crazy. I wish I could show y'all with the blade, but I don't have a small enough blade to fit in here. I thought it was a 7/8. And so up on here you've got, this is your power button, this is your auxiliary for like blaster deflect. And she also requested I put a font on here. I just put Master Windu. It's the same one on mine.
If what you've told me is true, you will have gained my trust.
Like I said, I think chambering probably has a lot to do with why this is so loud, because a 20mm speaker by itself is not very loud. And Gray Mate. I didn't play with the LED settings. This is like orange with like a purplish, yeah. So there you go, guys. Like I said, I'm sorry I didn't have a small enough blade to fit in there, but yeah, that's the Korbanth MW3. Very cool. And you know, the only thing I really did that, you know, there was an issue with the battery rattling, so what I did was I took some electronic shielding and I put it up there enough to where, you know, right now it's not rattling at all, so hopefully that solved that issue, but I'm not hearing anything. And really just wiring the speaker back, or putting a new speaker in there, so there you go. So, very cool hilt, and thank you, Kirsten, for letting me show this off to the folks on YouTube. So, and again, sorry I didn't have a blade for it, but anyways, there you go, guys. Korbanth MW3. And thank you once again for watching, and again, I apologize to those of you who contacted me for commissions. I will let you guys know when I'm available for commissions, but right now I just got to get caught up in my queue. So thank you all once again for watching. This is Josh Haynes telling you how to keep it sexy, and may the force be with you.